If your response is mostly positive, then you tend to feel good about who you are and see yourself in the world as safe and see the world as a positive place. If your response is mainly negative, then you may feel unhappy with your very basic acting into the real selves. And the question I'm asking is, who are we really when we're online? Let's talk about the real self versus the ideal self. Social media is kind of like this prism or this funhouse mirror, but that image is completely distorted. It's like any picture. There's a frame, right? And there's all kinds of things that are happening outside of that. This image is skewed just kind of acutely in a way that reflects an idealized version of ourselves in the way that we want the world to see us. It's the space where our real self and our ideal self split. So there's this humanistic theorist, Carl Rogers. He's credited with the idea of self-concept, our thoughts and our feelings about ourselves.
Wow, I just spent so long setting up that camera and that light because I have 3 tripods, and so it's not easy to navigate. Why not? You have 3 tripods. Yeah, but I think I need 4. So anyway, I can't even see my face because I'm blinded by that light. So I mean, like, tell me all the things you wanna do. I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true? It's better than I ever even knew. They say that the world was built for 2. Only worth living with somebody who's loving you. Baby, now you do. Can't believe I finished my degree. Like, I still can't even believe it. Like, because I thought that was gonna go, I mean, it will, like, I guess studying will go on forever. So I've been talking to a boy who, he's an infectious disease researcher. I know. So I was like, are you gonna cure COVID? And he was like, maybe. Basically. Anyway, we've been talking. And I got a reply on my sorry text, and he was like, you don't need to do that. And I was like, please, it's not about you. Apologies are for everyone. That's what I said. And then I said, and then I did one of those little yoga emojis, and I said namaste. Because part of me was like, okay, Allanah, like, you need to just leave that now, because you need to be okay with if he doesn't even reply. Because that way I have the power. I am here to empower all of the ladies in the world. Power, power, empower, empowered. Is that too bright? Like, does it kind of drown me out almost? I hope not. I can't see, like, my vision has really been struggling lately. But it also might be the light in my eyeballs. Today we're going to be going through red flags and green flags to look for in choosing a gentleman caller. Red flags. If he has a strained relationship with his mum, or if he has a strained relationship with his dad, then that is 1000% going to transfer into your relationship. If he speaks badly about his exes, that's not someone that you want, right? Because, like, what are the odds that everyone he's ever dated before you has been crazy? You think that he's going to speak well of you? He's just the kind of person that speaks badly about his exes. Bad with money. Why? Because they'll run your life into the ground, obviously. Has questionable ethical behavior. This is something that I want to talk about. So, like, stealing or selling drugs or joining ISIS. And I know that that was a big thing to finish that sentence on, but I recently listened to a podcast by a journalist called Joshua Baker called I'm Not a Monster. And it basically goes into the life of this woman who, it's kind of like her husband joined ISIS, and she was sort of, well, I mean, if you believe her, then she was sort of like, oh, I thought it was just a thing that he was doing on the weekends, basically. Like, It was just like his little thing, and then it just got way out of control, and then they went to Syria, and then he died in war because obviously he joined ISIS. So like, definitely don't let your man join ISIS. That's really uncool. Makes you question your emotions, makes you question your sanity, or makes you question your values. Leave him immediately. Leave him immediately. Like, leave him immediately. You're crazy. Anyone who you are in a good relationship with would never say those two words, ever. What else have we got? Speaks badly about his sex, is bad with money. Okay, in green flags we have, and like, so ways that you can find out if he's good with money or bad with money. Well, ask, you know, like, do you have a car? How much did you pay for your car? Does he have a job? Is he earning a steady income? How long has he had his job for? Has he progressed up the ladder? Well, you know, and it's fine to ask that. It should be the first thing you ask, like, what do you do for work? Because you need to know practicalities. Am I right? And also, it's not an intrusive question. It's like, what do you do for work? It should be the first thing you ask, in my humble opinion. And then he should ask you back, what do you do for work? That's another thing. And almost no people, I'm just quoting a study here, but most people will not notice if you just ask them questions and you don't speak about yourself at all. Most people will not notice because people love talking about themselves so much. I can't remember which study I was just trying to source, but I'll try and find it and maybe link it in the description. But I have forgotten to link everything in the description that I promised so far, so I might forget to do that. What have we got in terms of green flags? Okay, green flags, I put pace for the date if it's a man, because chivalry shouldn't be dead, it's dying rapidly. But obviously feminism, like, okay, I'm not yet schooled enough to speak on feminism. I'm gonna read a few books and then I'll make a video about feminism. But yeah, if you pays for the date, then that's, I mean, in my opinion, that's just the masculine energy, you know, because it's the masculine energy thing to want to provide for a woman. What else have we got? Gets along with your parents, gets along with your friends. What else? Good with money is obviously a good green flag because, I mean, are you going to enter into a joint bank account at some stage? Probably, maybe not. Depends on how you do things. Either way, it is important that he's good with money. And obviously the last one that I can think of right now is, and I'll make further videos as they come up. Don't worry, soon we'll have all of the flags and I'll wave them so brightly that none of us can ever fall into the darkness with an idiot again. Okay? I promise you that. If you follow me, I will shepherd you home.
We're still here? We gotta face it, right?
Maybe normal people are just delusional, fucked up people.
Either way, that's why I don't believe in God.
What do you mean?
Why would a God make it like this?
Well, if God is everything, then we're God. That means God is just like us. Maybe that's why everything is the way it is.
God's just trying not to feel alone in nothingness.
In this name we overcome, for you shall see us safely home. Now as your church we lift our voice and pray, Father, not my will but yours be done. Father, not my will but yours be done. Not my will but yours be done.